Should you be shipping LTL or SPD when sending in inventory into Amazon? How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. Let me go over everything related to Amazon FBA. As you can see by the title of this video, we are going to be going through the differences between an LTL shipment and an SPD. In this video, I'm going to keep it pretty brief, as it's a pretty quick answer as opposed to, which one you're going to go with. And there's not one clear-cut answer. It does depend on the scale that you're on. What I will say is the cheaper option, once you get to the point where, if you're at a large scale doing this, is going to be LTL, right? That's where you're going to get the cheapest shipping on there. However, that's not the case if you're at a small scale doing this. SPD can make a lot more sense and even be cheaper if you don't have that much inventory. So that's something that we're doing. Obviously, with us running an automation company, we have clients that are spending all different amounts on inventory, right? So not every single client is getting the same type of shipment. Our clients that are sending in $10 or $20 or $30,000 for inventory on a monthly basis, they're for the most part absolutely going to be getting those LTL shipments because it's going to make sense. It's going to be a lot cheaper for them. However, if we do have clients that are sending in a couple thousand, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for inventory, an LTL shipment would actually be much more expensive to send out those units, just because, again, also a lot of it is location based. But if you don't have enough inventory to fill a pallet, and it's only taking up half that pallet, that's going to be extremely expensive to send versus just sending those out via UPS. And if you've been selling on Amazon for quite a while, you know that really the UPS shipping rates aren't too bad. Now, it does depend on the location. Obviously, I don't know if you're currently taking on those placement fees and sending it all to one location, or if you're spacing those out and sending those to separate locations yourself. So this also depends on the products that you're actually selling and how high ticket they are. If you're selling high ticket products, LTL is going to make a lot more sense, where those placement fees, if you did put that all onto some pallets and that to one location, the closest location to you, and just pay those placement fees per item, again, it also depends on the size of the item. But if it's a higher ticket product, if it's a smaller product as well, you could only be looking at 30 to 40 cents per unit on those placement fees, which again at high ticket is really pennies. If you're selling low ticket, obviously that can really cut into a deal. That can even make a deal go negative, based on taking on that type of placement fee. So it really depends on the products that you're selling, the size of those products, how high ticket or low ticket those products are, and where those are going as well, and if you can fill a pallet. So if in the case that you can fill up a pallet, you can also, if it is high ticket and it is a smaller product, always going to make sense to go LTL. But just on a general rule of thumb, if it is a smaller ticket product, lower ticket item, whatever that cost price is, if it's anywhere between $1 cost price to a $7 cost price, and you don't have enough to fill up a pallet, that's what shipping UPS is in going SPD is going to make a lot more sense, just about 100% of the time in that scenario. So, and even whether you want to incur that placement fee or just spread those units out and send those to all those different locations yourself, for the most part, it's going to make a lot more sense to send that through SPD. So like I said, I wanted to keep this video brief, but I just wanted to give you a general idea of, based on the scale that you're at, the product you're selling, which one's going to be better to go with. I recommend, to test these things out and to actually see those pricing. It's going to let you get a lot better of an understanding for what I'm talking about and these prices that will come up. So I encourage everyone to go test that out on your own and actually see those prices. But you'll find out, once you do test those things out, that what I'm saying, about the high ticket, if you have enough to fill a pallet, that those are going to stay true and make the most sense when you're determining which way to send those units into Amazon. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope it cleared up any questions or misconceptions about the two shipping models, and I'll see you guys in the next one.